Cats and dogs out there. Where else would we go but over to Mick Care?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mick.
You know why? You can tell because there's so many poodles around. I mean, puddles. Okay, old joke. All right, hey, we have some rain that's moving out of southeast North Dakota into west central Minnesota, and it was done there for a while down in Sargent County, and now we're refiring up some of these thunderstorms. I wouldn't really call them thunderstorms, thunder rain, thunder showers. But there's more than just showers. These are some heavy rain events happening between Lisbon and Gwinner, southeast of Lemoore, northeastern Dickey County, all tracking north and east. So we're far from done with this system, although we're tapering off the rain in the Fargo-Moorhead area at the moment. Up in the northern end of the valley, from western Norman County right up the Red River, up into Marshall County, Newfold, and back to Grafton, hey, it's raining. And the rainfall here is going to continue through the morning hours, into the midday, into the early part of the afternoon, and then kind of fade out. Hey, look, we're going to hit 80-something today. And that means we're going to cook up some pretty impressive thunderstorms late afternoon and evening. Hutch will keep an eye on them for you here this evening. Winds are not as gusty as they were earlier, and the temperature is still right about 60 to 64 degrees. It's a warm front coming in, and that means mostly rain. The threat of severe weather is not as great, just some heavy rain, guys.
We are so busy scouring over this fair food. Thank you, Mick.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We're going to be talking from weather to food because the Minnesota State Fair has, every year they come out with a new list of food that we can
Salivate
yes,
over?
yes, and try. And the fair's not till, a couple
A
months.
while, but it's always a huge draw. I mean, they always,
Yeah.
okay, what are you going to come out with? I think a few years ago they had the deep fried Oreos and sort of these crazy contraptions.
Yeah.
But Andrea and I found one that we're like, okay.
Heaven.
What's
oh my
the
goodness.
word when you just want to eat all the time?
Yeah. Okay. Deep fried Buckeyes. Oh, this is not deep fried Buckeyes. This one, okay, let's
That
go
looks
through
just like delicious ice cream. Or
Yeah. We'll go through the pictures first because.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is the Jell-O salad ice cream.
What?
Yeah, the little Minnesota potluck dessert that everyone's had in all the church dining rooms, So this is Jell-O salad with a sweet ice cream and lime juice and cranberry sauce and marshmallows all mixed up in one. There, you can have your
That's classic.
Minnesota, North Dakota potluck. So Jell-O salad ice cream, and then number 2, you would like this, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, walleye mac and cheese.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, North Shore pasta. It's like an iron range, with sweet corn kettle and red peppers.
Well done.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then the very last one we have.
Snow ribbons, just like a fusion of feathery light cotton candy, flaky shaved ice, and creamy layered snow.
Now that looked bad to me because I thought it was
Me too.
ham slices.
See, it looks like bubble gum to me. I'm like, what?
I'm like, ham and pretzels and strawberries. No, I'm not going to try it, but I guess it's actually shaved.
That looks like big strips
Ice
of,
cream.
remember Big League Chew back in the day?
Yes,
That looks like big strips of that. Like, yeah.
Okay, but now let's go over the one that we thought we saw
Oh,
immediately.
this
We
is the
both
one
clued
that-
in on this.
I was like, okay, if you want to define the word gluttony, this would be me with this. And I think Andrea as well.
Yeah.
Deep fried Buckeyes. Okay, if you like peanut butter, chocolate, Reese's, listen to this. A
Yeah.
sweet, creamy peanut butter ball coated in chocolate. I'm already diving in.
Salivating.
But then they dip it in funnel cake butter,
Yeah.
deep fried, and dust it with confectioner's sugar and a strawberry sauce.
Oh, yeah. I would probably nix the strawberry sauce.
I would
Just
too.
give me the peanut butter. Because, it's like peanut butter cups. That was my favorite growing up,
Deep
too.
fried in funnel cake butter? I would
know.
just be like
I know. I know.
a huge bowl of it and
Yeah.
oh.
I mean, and there's so much more. There are some gluten-free offerings I keyed in on, like buzz and dogs. Hey, some of us have to be careful.
Kidding.
And, all the same, I don't know, breakfast juicy Lulu and...
Beer gelato. How's that sound?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
I know. Oh, it sounded kind of bad to me. But
just
they
think
can
it's
make anything
fun.
taste good at the fair. Really.
Deep fried lobster on a stick sounds phenomenal to me.
This sounded kind of gross. Chicken in a waffle. So you've got your chicken, your crispy chicken in a crunchy waffle cone that you would normally use for ice cream.
Heard of chickens and waffle?
That's like the hot item at
Chicken and
Popeyes.
waffles?
No, I've never had that. And there's gravy on it too. Creamy.
Yeah, that's
creamy
more of a
gravy.
southern thing. It's more of a southern
I
thing,
know.
but fried chicken and waffles,
Yeah.
very, very good together.
I'm gonna have to try it now.
Yeah, not the
Apparently-
Waffle House. Yeah,
Yeah,
The
Waffle
items-
House or
they have it.
I don't like to mix my breakfast and the chicken and gravy. I just don't. No.
Maybe nix the gravy, but
Yeah.
fried chicken and waffles, yeah, for sure. Down south.
Popeyes sells it like crazy. So.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't think I've ever been to. Ever been to a Popeyes? I don't think I've ever been to one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. In Michigan, they're all over. I think the closest one to us is in Minneapolis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
little southern food for us.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. No.
Bottom line, it's always a huge draw. Go just be gluttonous for a couple days at the state fair, and
I have friends who will go there just for the
Enjoy.
food and come up with a list of all the food that they ate.
I was the same. I mean, when I was a little kid, I wasn't really into the rides and all that spinning stuff because
Yeah.
you just end up, going to the bathroom. Exactly. And so I was like, all right, I'll just sit here and gorge on the food because this is phenomenal. And then I was bouncing off the walls. My mom was like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Can I give the kid a little less sugar?
Now it's more like beer battered everything. I mean, you
Yeah.
get your meat, but it's going to be beer battered or, something deep fried. Okay, this next story is kind of cute. Joanne Cattermas from Valley City sent these photos yesterday. Apparently, this is in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. A cat wanders out to the yard every day, and a deer comes to visit it. And so finally, the owner took pictures.
That is amazing.
I know, I love it. I hope this is real because you never know. But I hope
it is, don't you?
I think so. And then if you keep going, there are a couple more. Do we have all of them, Rhonda? Yeah. Oh, good. So the deer lays down, all chill. The cat's, I don't know, scratching on it.
He's
And
trying to
then-
nurse.
Yeah, maybe. And then you keep going. And there we go, a little nipping. And the deer's just laying there like, yeah, it's okay.
That is a trip.
I
Now,
know.
this is
And look
my
at this.
favorite.
I think that's so funny. Because, yeah, you might think this is my favorite. I think that's sweet.
What's crazy too, and obviously it looks like the photographer's sitting right there next to him. I wonder if they got
Yeah.
like a super high lens or if that person's
Probably.
actually that close.
I don't know. Probably a good lens.
That is adorable.
A ways
though.
away. Yeah, I think that's sweet. So thanks, Joanne, for sending those in.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
Okay, so we all kind of seen the news, but we're curious to see what you think about this. Personally, I'm a big fan of it. I think it looks great. I'm talking about the new North Dakota license plate. And I think the thing I like most about it is I love how the bison's just looking at you like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, yeah, come check me out. Like, I just think it's fantastic.
I know, the sunset, everything, the buttes, the wheat stalks. I like that.
Yep.
Little definition around legendary North Dakota.
It's a little
Very nice.
plain Jane, but the bison, I think, speaks volumes in that shot.
Well,
so.
I mean, it depicts the landscape here. Yeah, it's kind of,
But you know what they forgot, don't you?
no, what?
They forgot the flaring and the oil
Oh,
wells. and-
right. Wouldn't that have been great?
That would've
I mean,
been
not so great, but
They just got these beautiful Badlands shot with a nice sunset and then a bunch of natural gas flaring in the
hey,
background.
a little dollar sign in the corner.
That would have been great. They should have had the Monopoly dude on there with just bags of money around him.
Why didn't they ask us to design these? We could come up with something creative. Surprised you didn't call in sick with this note
Trust me,
today.
I thought about sending this in. I think our management would have been like, oh yeah, okay, that sounds good.
No, they would have been like, Burr, get your butt in here. That's what they would have said.
This is from the USA head soccer coach who's playing today, and management. I'm just going to share with you right now. Sorry that your production is going to be. I'm not talking about here.
Oh, yeah, he is.
management. No, I'm not. I'm talking about other business owners out there. From I think it's 11:30 or 10:30. The game starts today, but. The coach says, to whom it may concern, please excuse Andrea Larson from work on Thursday, June 26. I understand this absence may reduce the productivity of your workplace, but I can assure you that it's for an important cause. The USMNT. Why do I not know that acronym? What is USMNT?
U.S. national team.
Has a critical World Cup game versus Germany, and we will need the full support of the nation if we are to advance to the next round. By the way, you should act like a good leader and take the day off as well. Go USA. I'm in. Unfortunately, Mrs. Larson has just skipped town because of this. So management, wait. Oh,
I'm
she's back.
I'm back, yeah.
She felt guilty for those 2 seconds.
They're like, what's Andrea doing? Why did she leave the tab? Why did she leave her area?
But you know there's going to be people.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, didn't we say it wasn't in China when they were buying real, quote unquote, doctor's notes for like $50? Remember that for the World Cup?
Yes,
So
really legit ones. Okay, this is a good one too. This is a Minnesota couple they're having a baby and they bought their baby a teddy bear. So they decided to do like a stop motion video to show like, oh, here's the little teddy bear greeting the parents and the baby when they come home. Do we have a little bit of video of this? Yeah. There's the ultrasound, there's the bear. Sweet.
that is so great.
I know. So they
What is it called? The stop motion?
Yeah, so they had to take lots of different shots and move the bear slightly. You know, you've seen those books when you were little. You
Yeah.
could flip through them and see.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
I know when we were having a baby, things were crazy.
Yeah.
How in the world do you have time to like move a little bear around and take a gazillion pictures and turn it into a video when you have a newborn baby?
I
you
don't know.
I mean, I was like, kudos to them, but we were just like, okay, is she fed? Is she changed? I mean,
Yeah.
not thinking, all right, let's move this little bear this much. I mean, wow.
It's their passion, probably. And with me, they would have had to put me sleeping beside the bear, different poses of me sleeping. Here she is again. You know, that would have been true life at our house.
We had something else we're going to show you, but this is so important. I want to make sure we cover this today. 30 years ago, yesterday, was the anniversary of Purple Rain.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Rhonda said she's going to break out into a little acapella, Little Red Corvette this morning for you.
And you're going to do
Rhonda?
your Prince moves over on the 4 panel?
Yes, I will do the Prince moves if Rhonda sings acapella, Little Red Corvette.
No.
Oh,
Sure? Just for Chris?
No.
He loves Prince.
but I
don't
love
like
the way
when
you.
Chris was doing this.
Robert Hahn is doing it. Robert. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sure.
I was like,
I hear
what's
something.
going on?
Robert's
So
got a
30
pretty good
years?
voice,
It's been
too.
30 years since.
So, anyways, that movie is amazing. The album was like the biggest selling album forever that year, and it's just When Doves Cry, Computer Blue, Darling Nikki, Purple Rain,
told
Let's
ya.
Go Crazy. I mean, the songs on that album were insane.
know.
Remember Let's Go Crazy?
Yes.
Yeah,
I love
Darling
yeah.
Nikki.
I love Prince.
Love
Oh.
Prince.
Well, you know,
God.
Andrea used to hang out at the Fifth Avenue Club. So Andrea.
She'd be hanging out at
probably
Paisley
had
Park.
Prince in the past.
She'd get texts
Dance
back in
with
the day. Prince would be like, hey, can you come out to Paisley Park?
I didn't want to bring it up because, you know, those were the days. Didn't want to talk about those days too much. We've got an image to project here. Anyway, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh, the halo is still glowing, so it's
Is
all
it?
good, yes.
Good. We've got so much going on today. We've got Aji here talking about fashion and summer dresses, and it's all good. It's going to be a fun show. Stick around.